everyone, I am Angel Faith May Albernales from Group 3, Section D. So today we will be discussing and demonstrating the postpartum assessment. So the postpartum period is the 6 weeks after delivery. So a postpartum nursing assessment is a comprehensive evaluation to ensure your well-being and that of your newborn. We will cover several aspects of your experience starting with your pregnancy, labor, and delivery. We'll also discuss your family support system, your emotional state, and your newborn's health. Additionally, we will monitor your recovery process, including your physical health, pain levels, and how you're adjusting to motherhood. This assessment will help us tailor our care to your specific needs. So the first part includes the health history. So this section focuses on gathered detailed information about the pregnancy, labor, and birth process, including any complications or challenges encountered. The patient's emotional state and impressions regarding the experience are also crucial in the component of this assessment. So in health history, we have two parts, the family profile and the pregnancy history. So a family profile is created to understand the family's dynamics and support systems, and also the resources available to them. This information is vital for planning appropriate care and support for the parent and the newborn. So for the pregnancy history, this part of the assessment delves into the details of the pregnancy, including any complications such as gestational hypertension or spotting. It also explores the circumstances of the pregnancy, such as whether it was planned or unplanned.
Good morning, ma'am. Ako di ang inyong nurse karon from CPUC-CMCCN, Nuevasi. Kumusta ka pa karon, ma'am?
Okay naman, pero medyo sakit ko dito kaya magkatbas, sir. Ito ang good mo.
Sige, ito'y pangana to, ma'am.
Banias very true, sir.
Atong edad.
21 na ko, sir.
Naara ba tayo kauban, ma'am?
Manarag na kung para sa gawas, sir.
Kapila na minimum panganak, ma'am?
Katulong na, sir.
Kanya, sakto na sila sa bulan tanan.
Gusto ko naman.
Okay na sila.
Dali, sir.
Sa atong nahuman, ma'am,
Pangalan, nag-graduate ko high school, pero kung ano kay first year college, nag-noon.
may trabaho ba ta, ma'am?
Wala sila kung pare, sir. Provide na ako.
So next, we will assess the general appearance. So this gives a holistic first impression of the patient's health. It helps identify any obvious signs of distress, fatigue, or illness that might require immediate attention. Factors like alertness, posture, and overall demeanor offer clues. So with this, we will assess the hair, face, and eyes. So for the hair, changes in hair growth or loss are common postpartum due to hormonal shift. While usually not a major concern, significant hair loss might indicate a hormonal imbalance or other underlying issues. Next, face. Facial edema or swelling can signal fluid retention, which might be related to preeclampsia or other conditions. Assessing the face also helps detect any signs of infection or dehydration. Lastly, the eyes. The conjunctiva, or the lining of the eyelids, provides a window into hydration and blood levels. Pale conjunctiva can indicate anemia or a serious condition that needs monitoring.
Tingnan mo kayo mga pangutana, ma'am, pagkuman sa inyong pagpanganak, ganahan kang natubag.
Kung sir, after gumawan na ko, sir, ibong ko, sir, kay kanang food line ako, sir, katawal kay nagiging panalaga, sir. Dili siya normal, sir, mga nagbuhan ko siya, sir.
Kana, ma'am, normal rin na siya, ma'am, ang inyong lawas sa inyong pagbuntis kay usa ka man ang inyong metabolism. Tungod ana kay paspasag ang pagtubo sa inyong buhok. Karon kinubalik naman imong lawas sa iyang normal na estado kung wala pa ka nagbuntis. Kung nagkaroon kay hinay-hinay siyang mga lagas kay iyong metabolism, balik naman sa sugod sa iyang normal na estado.
Ay, mga good, sir.
So ma'am, sa akong nakita kay wala naman nagbubag ang ilawom sa imong mata. Niya, ma'am, ipagunita daw ang ilawom sa imong mata o natanaw sa taas. So, Hindi naman dry, wala ra sa mga luspat ang ilaw sa imong mata, ana sakto ra ang tubig sa imong lawas o wala ra sa dry problema sa dugo.
Next up is the breast. So postpartum breast changes are very significant. Engorgement, pain, redness, or masses could indicate breastfeeding issues or mastitis. Morning ma'am, ako din si Angel Faith May Albernales, gikan sa CTUCNC. So naarap ko yung mga buhat sa mga ma'am para ma-assess na ko, matanaw na kung na kayo mga sakit or abnormal na mga kananahitabo sa mga after sa mga pag-communities. Ang tanaw ma'am is mga tutoy. So ako lang i-check kung naabay yung mga bukol, may ngana. So pwede na ba kung makeup ma'am? Wala lang kayo na-feel yung sakit ma'am? Wala lang ma'am. Next up is the uterus. So palpating the uterus helps assess its involution or the return to normal size and position. A boggy or soft or deviated uterus can signify retained placental fragments or other complications that may lead to hemorrhage. So ang sunod na ko tanaw namin is imuhang tiyan, nagugos yung tiyan, naman diha imuhang uterus. So ako tanawon kung ni ubos na ba siya or ni return na siya or ni balik na siya sa normal na position niya. So, makeup ko si Mungkin mga.
For assessing the bladder, ensure that there's an adequate urinary output because this will confirm that there is normal kidney function, and this will help prevent bladder distension, which can interfere with uterine involution and increase the bleeding rates. So ensure to check for retention, which is common due to trauma, as well as anesthesia or swelling, and monitor for dysuria as it may indicate infection. Next is, a distended bladder can impede uterine contractions, increasing the risk for postpartum hemorrhage and causing subinvolution. Encourage frequent voiding, palpate for fullness, and use a catheter if necessary to avoid complications. For the bowel, the postpartum constipation can lead to discomfort, hemorrhoid exacerbation, and delayed recovery. It can also cause fear of straining in women due to perineal trauma or suture. So ensure to assess for bowel activity, encourage hydration and a high fiber diet, and consider stool softeners if needed.
May buntag na ako decision siya mag-iwala in student nurse karang batada. So, nakahi na karon ng course.
Naka-imaw ka din ba?
Karang nagawas mo. Nakay-sakit sa pagpangin mo.
Ay, pag una ako sir, sakit siya, pero parang hindi mo dadara. Pero hindi naman.
Wala rin sakit. Ito talaga na yung ihin mo.
Hindi ko pa estimated sir, pero sakit mo.
Sakto ra. Kapag pag wala pa ka nabuntis mo, pareha lang.
Mga pare-pareha sir, pero mas sige mo pa
Kung sa'yo color sa yung ihin mo,
iyan mo sir.
pero naibaho ay ihin mo.
Hindi ko pa.
Sige ma'am, sige ma'am. Ma'am, so, karon ma'am, ang tanong ko ma'am, kapila ka nakalibang ron ma'am?
Wala po sir.
Wala pa kang kalibang. Nakay, mag-lisod ka kalibang ma'am.
Dili mo sir, pero di ka siya
Hindi na kalibang ma'am. I-orderan ka sa pizza doktor. Nakay-take na lang sa to.
Ano sa'yo lang sir?
Kanang, pagkatabang o kalibang mo. Wala lang. Sige.
So now we'll be assessing the L in bubble she, which stands for lochia. Lochia is vaginal discharge composed of blood, tissue, and mucus as the uterus heals and returns to its pre-pregnancy state. It is important to assess lochia as it monitors uterine health, detects potential complications such as uterine infection, retained placental fragments, and delayed uterine involution. It provides a visual indicator to track the mother's healing progress and prevents infections through early identification and treatment. We have 5 distinct phases of our lochia. First is our lochia rubra, which is bright red in color. It is composed of mainly blood, tissue debris, and decidua, and it occurs from the first day to the 3rd day or the 1st week. Next is our lochia fusca, which is brownish in color. It's an indication of increasing hemolysis and less blood, and it is also composed of serous secretion. It occurs from the 3rd day to the 7th day or the 2nd week. Next is our lochia serosa, or the serous lochia, and it is composed of mainly leukocytes, decidual cells, and cervical mucus, and it occurs from the 7th to the 14th day. Our 4th lochia is a lochia flava, which is yellowish in color and is composed of mainly leukocytes, bacteria, and detritus, and occurs from the 2nd to the 3rd week. Lastly, we have our lochia alba, which is grayish in color. It indicates a decline of weekly flow and endometrial epithelializing, and it has clear mucus secretion of uterine glands. It occurs from the 3rd to the 4th week.
Nurse.
Yes, ma'am.
Pwede ka magpakulit sa CR.
Mabilis ka na, ma'am. Sige, ma'am. Pero manakit ko ni mo, mama. Pwede ba na ko tanaw ni ang imong diaper para masusi na ko yung kondisyon? Sige, ma'am. Balik na ito, ma'am. May buntag, ma'am. Ako din si Ashley Bongales, taga CTU sa CMCN. And then, ako yung mga student nurse karong adlaw. Mga tanong ko karon, ma'am, bahit sa mga dugo na ligawas, gikan sa imong banta, kay katong nag-ilis ka o diaper gani ha, basta sa akong nakitaan, kay kuha-kuha pa dyan siya, ma'am. Kano sa di ka na, anak?
Bubuhay ka dyan mo. May adlaw.
Babuhay pa dyan di ay. So, unsa may baho sa ato ang dugo, ma'am?
Di man siya si mamura ito ka nang dugo yun ako. Bigla ako.
Dili siya ka nang baho dyan kaayo, ma'am? Dili, okay nga. Pila man ka, nag-cleaner diaper ng mahurot, ma'am?
Kato, buntag kumangod ako ang bilis. Kaya sa kanila kay mga dumato.
Duha tulo. Kunya, sa imong dugo, ma'am, natin mga tibukol, dagko ba?
Pag-una ba na kanang pagdagan kay namagtang na sa siyo.
And then, ang dugo, ma'am, lagkit or tubigon ba?
Lagkit siya.
Sige, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
The purpose of emotional support in postpartum care is to ensure the mother's mental and emotional well-being as she transitions into her role after childbirth. Here's why it is important. It is to detect postpartum depression or anxiety, to validate her feelings, to promote bonding with her baby, strengthen support system, and improve her recovery.
Ma'am, ako dahil si Zanime Esigara, gikan ko sa City of CCN, ug ako imong student nurse karon. Okay ra ba, ma'am, if nakoy mga pangutana? Okay ra kayo, ma'am. So, karon ma'am, kamusta pa nimo ang gibati karon nga bago pa ka nang anak? Gusto unta kong pangutana bahin sa imong emosyon para masigurado nato nga okay ra ka. Okay ra man ko, ma'am. Malipay man sa sa anak mo dito. Ayan. So, una ma'am, unsa man nimo ang gibati karon ma'am pagkahuman sa imong pagpanganak? Nakabantay ba ka ma'am nga naay mga change sa imong mood, ma'am? Oo, ma'am. Karon happy na ko pero karon ko yung sad ako ra sa day. So, usahay ma'am, nakabati ba ka ma'am nga ginasuportahan ka sa imong pamilya or sa imong pare sa pag-atiman sa imong baby na? Grabe, may support na ko. Kung pare sa imong mama, kung po mo kalang sa basta magdarito mo na ako na siya po. So, nalisudan ba ka ma'am nga mag-connect sa imong baby o mag-enjoy sa mga butang nga ganahan nimo buhaton sa una? Listen, sorry kay lagi ako rin sa pero nang wala pa na ako na rigi ng pagaling pero soon. So, kuan ma'am, salamat sa imong pag-share ma'am. Normal na jud na ang maglain-lain ang gipangbati nimo pagkahuman ng mga anak. Pero gusto ko ipaibalo nimo nga naay tabang kung lisod kaayo ang imong gibati. Gusto ba kang mag-storya tabahin sa mga
suporta nga pwede nimo ma-access?
Ikaw ko sa ELPA.
So, daghan kaayo nga inahan nga naka-experience ani ma'am. Tabangan ti ka pinaagi sa paghatag o mga impormasyon bahin sa postpartum support groups o counseling. Pwede po ta mag-follow up ma'am. Kanang kung unsa na imong kaimtang sunod. Ya, dapat importante jud kaayo imong kalipay ma'am ug imong well-being para sa imong baby.
Ma'am.
Wala ko ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you ma'am.
Sexuality in postpartum care focuses on physical recovery, emotional health, relationships, and family planning. It's important to address issues like pain, libido changes, intimacy, and contraception to support overall well-being and recovery.
Ito, ma'am. Ako din si Barazan, yung student nurse for today. Yan, alam ko yung mga pangutana bahin sa sexualidad. So, una, ma'am, nabantayan ba nimo nga nausab ang imo ang gana or interest sa pagkikilawas ng mo pagkaanak?
Wala naman.
Wala na. So, andam na ba ka sa pakipaghilawas, ma'am, sa imong paris? Kano sa man imo plano makipaghilawas balik, ma'am?
Kuan, ma'am, igawas.
Hala, grabe po na, ma'am. Dapat, ma'am, ha, kung natay plano makipaghilawas, dapat after 6 weeks, after sa itong postpartum check-up, or kung maayo na itong lahi. Nasabtan na? Sige. So, aduna ba kayo mga kahadlok o kabalaka bahin sa pakipaghilawas naman sa pagpanganak?
Wala ka rin.
Wala rin. Wala kayo hadlok na lang, ma'am? Wala na. So, ibalik na ko, ma'am, ha, na islaman tayo plano, makipaghilawas, dapat after 6 weeks, no, after sa postpartum check-up, or kung naayo na imutahin. So, karon ma'am, aduta sa basin sa contraception. So, naghuna-una ba ka, ma'am, na magkaanak ka sa umaabot? O nanginahanglan ba ka o mga tabang sa pagplano sa pamilya?
Wala na ko yung tanong. Wala na ko yung tanong.
Wala na yung tanong, ma'am, pero mas nindot gihapon na ato yung istoryahan sa itong partner. If naman may problema sa family planning, pwede na pag mag-adto sa inyong sentro, ma'am. Kaya na sila yung mga services, no, na kanang mo help, kanang tabang ninyo anak na bahin. Yan, naghuna-huna ba ka, ma'am, or nagsugod na ba ka ka ng mga pamaagi sa pagpulong sa pagbulos?
Plano ma'am kayo mag-pills.
Mag-pills. So, kabaw na ta, ma'am, kung asa ta makakuha ng pills or asa na ta makapalit. Ano tayo libre sa sentro or pwede na sir ka mapalit sa pharmacies, ma'am, na naidahan klase-klase. So, unsa man imong contraceptives na ginagamit sa unang daan?
One pills, so dyan ka na po.
Pills sa hapon. So, kabaw na ka maminsaan pag kumari. Sige, ma'am. So, mawala na ako mga pangutan na today, ma'am. Thank you kaayo. Thank you, ma'am.
So next, we're gonna assess is the Homan signs and bubble sheet assessment in postpartum period. So Homan sign is a clinical test used to help diagnose deep vein thrombosis, which involve passively dorsiflexing the foot, pulling the toes towards the shin, while the patient knees is extended. So if the action causes pain in the calf or behind the knees, it is considered as the positive Homan sign. So in postpartum period, women are at risk for DVT or deep vein thrombosis because of changes in blood coagulation and decreased mobility. So we're going to see if the patient is positive or not.
May buntag, ma'am. Pwede ba makalisod ka, ma'am? Wala ka na dito.
Wala naman.
Sige, ma'am. Ato, i-check ang kuhaan mo, ma'am, magpiilan mo if naka-feel ba kay sakit o wala. Ma'am, okay na naman, ma'am. Parang sa pakat. Lipod lang. Pabitay lang yung tiil, ma'am. Nara ko i-check, ma'am, if unsa man naka. Ingna ko, ma'am, if naka-feel kay sakit, ma'am, or wala. Sige, ana yung tail, ma'am. Sige, ma'am, ha. Ingna ko, ma'am, naka-feel kay sakit, ma'am.
Wala naman.
Wala ra?
Wala.
Ako wala ko ng tail, wala ra?
Wala na.
Pikas, ma'am, pikas. Naka-feel kay sakit, wala. Balik lang yung ko dito, ma'am. Iligda. Thank you, ma'am.
The Pichotomy laceration assessment focuses on evaluating the perineal area for signs of infection like redness, swelling, discharge, and pain, and ensuring the wound is clean,
and intact. Patient feedback on pain and comfort is essential, alongside observing for systemic infection signs like fever.
God, ma'am, kaya mag-ID ito, ma'am. Bila. Tarong bila lagi. Ginalaw na ito, ma'am. Kung
Wala na infection daw?
Wala naman. Mayo, ayaw naman eh. Sige, kag inom tambal, ma'am.
Oo, ma'am.
Nag-apply na kag-ayos ni ma'am?
Oo, ma'am.
Mayo.
Wala na naghubad
Hindi,
daw?
wala naman yung dugo, ma'am. Ayaw naman yung paki. Sige, ah.
Thank you, Doc.
Manag-ay, ma'am.
Gaya yan sa kabalik. Oo, kapoy kayo. Sakit isa nun mo yung isdo. Uy, ano, magdita kayo ka. Dito mo ko niyo. Ay, bahala eh. Para makagawas ko din.
Ay, buntag, ma'am. Ako dahil si Ipon Jalan, nurse karon. So, ako tanong ko, ma'am, ayaw pigi ka nang. Pag tanong daw kayo, wala naman kayo pamula. Wala po yung mga discharge. Nakagibatin na sa sakit ka rin, ma'am. Gamay na. Mga pila man, ma'am, from 1 to 10. 4. So, ganun ka na yun, na magtambal o
Ayaw mo.
anong dili pa mo? Mas kwarta. Madala po niya mga kasakit ng mga. So, sa imuhang vital signs ganina, ma'am, kaya wala na po niya sa imuhang temperature. So, wala na po infection na nakita. So, permit ka man hugas imuhang pinataman, ma'am?
Oo, ma'am.
Ana dyan para why infection, ma'am? Na makauli taog sa iyo. So, maora to, ma'am. Salamat.
Salamat, ma'am.
So we have now reached the end of our Bubble She assessment video. So in summary, the Bubble She assessment is an evaluative guide in order to check the mother's postpartum recovery, including its emotional and physical needs. So let's review what is Bubble She. So the mnemonics Bubble She stands for number 1, the breast. So the breast, we check for the engorgement, signs of mastitis, and nipple condition. Next is the uterus. So, upon assessing the uterus, we're gonna check for the firmness, its position, and involution process. Next is the bladder. So, we will monitor for adequate signs of voiding and signs of urinary retention and also signs of infection. Next is the bowel. So, we will ensure if the patient has undergone through normal bowel movements and address signs of constipation or discomfort. Next is lochia. So we will evaluate the color, amount, and odor of vaginal discharge to identify any abnormalities. Next is the episiotomy or the perineal episiotomy. So we will inspect for healing, signs of infection, or pain. Next is the sexual activity. So for the letter S, it stands for sexual activity. We will advise the patient when to resume sexual intercourse. We will also discuss family planning methods and contraceptive methods. Next we have is the Homan signs, in which we will check for signs of deep vein thrombosis by asking the patient to dorsiflex, and if there is pain, that means it is positive for Homan sign. Next is emotions or emotional support. We will ensure that the mother feels supported and is adjusting well to her new role, which is parenting and motherhood. So this structured framework helps the healthcare providers deliver thorough and holistic postpartum care, ensuring that the mother's physical recovery and emotional well-being are prioritized. So that is all for our Bubble She assessment video. Thank you.